Welcome to another vlog. It's been a while since I picked up the camera, so I feel just a little bit rusty. But there has been so much going on with the renovations. I have to show you all of the updates. But first, of course, I'm gonna get ready. I already applied the mascara in the morning to feel a little bit more put together, but now I'm gonna do my usual face of makeup. And what I have on right now is my foundation and also my concealer. So this is my base done. And now for the eyes, lately I've been using this eyeshadow palette because I really wanted to hit pan in this eyeshadow, but I also want to use up this one. So that's why I've been really using it. But I started skipping a step because sometimes in the morning I don't want to use so many different eyeshadows. So what I do right now is I just first start with my, I can actually show you so you can see better. First I use this one on my lids, then I use this one in the crease, and then this one just as a topper, and then this one I use as my eyeliner, and that's it. Usually I use this one as well to deepen my creases, but honestly I started doing everything without the lash shade for, you know, most daily occasions, and for me that works absolutely fine, and it's much easier and quicker to do the makeup. So this is just a little update to my makeup routine. And for today, like I told you, I'm gonna show you all of the renovation updates which make me so happy. For me, I didn't do a video talking about my resolutions for 2024 or something like that because I don't really do them, you know, in a goal setting kind of way. But one big thing that I said to myself is that in 2024, I want to listen to my gut, listen to my instinct, because there were a few things that happened in 2022 and 2023 where I had the instinct, I didn't listen to it, and some bad things happened, which are a little bit more personal and I cannot tell you everything about it. But for 2024, I said, Kim, go with your gut, because sometimes, I'm not sure if I'm the only one, but sometimes when you have the instinct or a gut feeling, you know something before you have all of the logical evidence. And for me, I like to be logical. I like to think, even overthink before I make a decision. So sometimes when I had instincts and I didn't just act on them, I was waiting for that logical information. But once I got that logical information, it was already too late and the mistake happened and I couldn't go back in time. So for this year, I made a promise to myself to actually go for it, even if I don't have all of the evidence. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm impulsive or anything like that, but if I have a little voice saying something to me over and over and over again, then I should probably have a listen. So the reason I'm telling you all about this is because this is what's been going on with renovation. This is something that I had a little voice telling me to tear down the wall, to make changes in the home for years, the little voice. And I just felt, yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. You know that word, fine. I just keep convincing myself I don't need that, it's fine. But then this year I said, no, I'm gonna listen to it. That's why we also had a talk, if we're gonna move soon or not, all of that. And now that everything is done, I'm like, yes. I know why my instinct, my little voice was so persistent. And this is not the only thing that I'm kind of listening to my instinct to. I have other areas of my life as well, but this is a really important one. And also what really convinced me is I used to be an impulsive person. I wasn't an overthinker. But then I got into self-help and reading books and psychology and all of that, which is really fun. But what happened is that I learned to overthink. So this is actually just a habit that I picked up. And because I started overthinking, I noticed that I don't have that flow in life and I'm not moving at the pace that I feel I should be moving at. And that every time I have to make a step, I stop and I ask myself a million questions, and then I make a step and then I stop myself. And it's very hard to get anywhere if you constantly stop yourself. So sometimes you just have to listen to yourself. And I know I'm just rambling a little bit, but I wanted to tell you all about that because why not? I love sharing what I'm learning, so that's what's been going on. I want to find a nice little balance, not to be too impulsive, but also not to think. And what I want to say, yeah, I completely forgot about it. I watched a video of a psychologist, I think he is, from Harvard, whatever. He's really nice, but he was talking that if being an overthinking and really thinking every decision through is effective, then we should be ahead of those that are not overthinkers. So if those that are not overthinking, they're just making decisions like this on the spot, they should make more mistakes than we do, and they should be basically a little bit more behind in life than us. But in reality, that's not the case. The overthinkers are actually more behind, which for me, when I heard that, everything shifted in my head. And ever since then, I'm like, it's not worth to overthink. You're just gonna lose time. Sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, that's fine. But that's pretty much all of the different lessons that I learned when it comes to decision making. Maybe you remember when I was buying the white wool coat, how much trouble I had with this one. So yeah, that's just a habit that I want to get rid of. And honestly, I can feel myself becoming a little bit more alive ever since I started listening to myself, because this way life can actually move forward in a nice little way. But now to my makeup. These are my eyes done. I used 4 different shades, and for today, what else do I want to use? I'm gonna use my eye pencil that I always use for my inner corners, and then of course we're gonna do the brows. I'm just gonna use my little brow gel. My makeup routines don't really change that much. When I started YouTube, I think I had loads more different looks because I didn't have my signature look for makeup quite yet. I also had colorful pencils and so many different things. But right now I've really honed into my signature makeup look that I feel my best in. So I just keep repeating everything, and I personally think it looks amazing. I also want to add a little bit of bronzer. I'm just gonna use the camera because I can use the viewfinder. And lastly, we have the blush. I just love getting ready in front of the window. I don't know why, but it makes me so happy. This room is actually inspired by the UK, because when we were living there and also when we were traveling, there was this little house when we were staying during the summer because my husband was playing tennis. So the house had the white carpet, it had the same bedside tables that we have, and it also had a nice little cute vanity table next to the window. And when I was getting ready in the morning there, I just always felt so nice. And now that I have this section right here, I feel the same way. So yeah, I'm really inspired by the UK and how the houses are built there. For me, having carpets upstairs and also white skirting boards is really nice, and it just reminds me of the UK for some reason. So I think this is gonna be my makeup done. I just need the lipstick, and for today I'm gonna go with Bare Minerals because it's just a little bit more hydrating. So this is my final look. I can also put all of my jewelry on. I have the gold watch. Maybe you've seen that I also have the gold necklace on, and I have the little hoopies. And now I also want to show you something, because I went to the shopping center because I used up so many things in the spring, which I will show you tomorrow. I'm gonna go through my spring empties. But today I just wanted to unbox a little haul. I mean, there is no box, but you know, just unpack a little haul. First thing that I got is a body lotion. This one is a Slovenian brand, so it's not available anywhere, but I personally like their products. And the reason I bought it is because all of my other body lotions that I have, for example this one, they all have shimmers. So I needed something without shimmers because it just makes sense to have both options. So that's the first thing that I got. I also got 2 hand creams, again from the Slovenian brand, which I haven't really tried them before. So I'm gonna see how they're gonna go. They were discounted and we definitely need them. Then another thing that I got is this one. This brand I think is international, and I never really tried their products before. But I wanted to have an oil, again without shimmers, because I think I have 2 or 3 body oils with shimmers only. And I wanted to have something I can put on my body that is just, you know, really nice. And I love lavender, so this is how the bottle looks. And I love that it comes with a little pump, because sometimes if you know, apply it like this, it gets so messy so quickly. So I hope this is gonna be really nice. And yeah, I cannot wait to try it out. This one I'm gonna throw away. And lastly, what I bought is a product that I used years ago in the UK actually, because today I use this one. This one is the Kerastase heat protector, but honestly, I tried it a few times now, and on dry hair, it just doesn't work. You can so easily overspray and then your hair doesn't look great. Today, I used it in the morning and my hair looked worse. So this one I'm gonna keep, but I'm gonna use it on my dry hair. So I wanted to buy a heat protectant for dry hair, and I bought this one from Paul Mitchell. This one I used ages ago and I remember that I really liked it. So I said, why not try it again? And we're gonna see how it's gonna go. This is necessary for me when I'm using the straightener or even with the Dyson Air Straight. When I'm using it on a dry heat setting, I like to use that because, you know, I just feel much better if I have my hair protected. So this is my Leo haul, and now I can show you the renovation updates. Here we have Bali, he's gonna be our tour guide. But here is the first room that I wanted to show you. This one you've seen pretty much before. Everything is just a little bit messy at the moment. And Bali is our quality inspector as always. But what is really exciting about this is that we took off the chunk of the wall. Here we emptied everything, and we also took off the ceiling, which right now it's hard to tell because everything is painted. But here from this corner to that corner, the ceiling was actually lowered. So the only thing we decided to keep is the supporting elements. So everything is just a little bit more minimal and everything is a lot more open. I'm not sure how it looks on camera. Obviously this room is not finished, but in person it feels so much more open, and I absolutely love that. But now for the main event, here we have just one pair of doors. We took out the left doors or the right, it depends in which room you're in. Right now these are just things for the mosquitoes that I have to have right here because we still need to access the terrace. We also have the little mirror in here that was here before. But now for the bedroom. Hello, Bali! This is the new bedroom. I mean, it's not finished yet, but it's a huge update because as you can see, the wall is no longer here. So what you see in the middle is actually we poured in concrete, and then we're gonna put wooden floor on that, on top of that, and then once everything is level, we're just gonna extend the carpet. So this is how everything is. The carpet should be here any day now, but nothing is confirmed quite yet, so we're just gonna have to wait for that. But now if I show you the bed in all of its glory, how amazing it looks. I mean, this is so gorgeous. Maybe you can spot some updates as well. First are the table lamps from IKEA because I just love IKEA so much, and they match the space so nicely. And then we also bought the little bench again from IKEA, so the room doesn't feel too big. And also this is actually very practical. We had this one for 5 days, I think. It's very practical to just put things on there, you know, to get ready in the morning, to sit down, to put your socks on. I just love a bench. I always wanted a bench, so this is absolutely gorgeous. And also what is exciting is that I actually have smart LED lights for my lamps. So here I have the little IKEA remote, and then if I turn it on, first we have the cool white that I love using throughout the day, but then I can make changes. So this is a warm white. Then we also have, I'm not sure what this is probably orange. Then we have the red, we have the pink, yes, this is pink. We have the violet, this is the blue now, and I think this is actually green, but it just looks white to me, so I'm not sure what this color is. And then again we go into the cool white. So this is a little update. It looks even better in the evening when the curtains are closed, and I can show you how they look up close actually, in case you're curious. This is actually not smooth, maybe you can hear the texture, but I just feel these are absolutely stunning. So this is the Leo update from this section. And now if we turn all the way around, you can see me in the mirror. Here is the new Leo layout. And you've seen this one before because I experimented with it, and honestly I really enjoy this layout. Everything makes sense for this room. We have the Leo mirror, I have the Leo stool in here. Here we have dirty not dirty boxes. I have my hair tool stuff in here, and also the storage for my beauty products. I have my makeup in here. Here we have my husband's closet, mine closet, and lastly we have the vanity table. The only thing that is missing is a little mirror, and I bought something from Amazon, so once it arrives we're gonna see how it looks. We have the little Bali. He's really enjoying the space. I can throw his toys far and far away. This is the update, and I'm just obsessed with this bedroom. Like I told you, my instinct told me to do this. I was listening to it, and now I am so much happier. I can actually say this is my dream bedroom, even though it's not quite done yet. I can say that. And now for the hallway. This is obviously not finished yet because we're still waiting for the laminate flooring, but this is how it looks so far. We painted everything in white, and we also lowered the ceiling because we had little pipes running through here, and we put the new spotlights in here, which I can show you. This is actually a cool light, and at first I thought it's gonna be amazing, it's gonna mimic the sunlight, but honestly I don't really like it. So we're probably gonna change the spotlights into something a little bit warmer, but for now these are like this. And then for the furniture, we don't have anything quite here yet. I just put the little plant in here. I also have the little stool and the new little chest of drawers that I put together yesterday. It took me probably an hour and a half. It was just so cumbersome, but I love it for this space. I also designed a nice little section in here so we can have the sunglasses in here. We can have my husband's watches. You know, this is not finished quite yet, but I honestly think this is really amazing. And this is the update for the little hallway. Like I said, we still have to wait for the flooring and the new baseboards, and then once everything is done, we're gonna put the wardrobe in this section. It's gonna be a 1 meter wardrobe, so everything is gonna have a proper spot. And now I'm gonna show you the outfit of the day, but before I do, I also want to show you, maybe you've noticed that the mirror is just a little bit different. This one has a little bit more width when it comes to the mirror space. The frame is actually thinner, you know, the width of the mirror is larger, so I love that for this space. And it's also much lighter, so it's easier to put on and off the wall because we put it on here on top of the electric cupboard. So this is the little update for the mirror. And now for my outfit of the day. Weather is abysmal to be honest, but I'm still doing my best to dress like spring and have fun with it. I mean, it's not cold by any means, but it's also not sunny, it's not warm, it's just raining, it's just whatever. But this is a nice little spring outfit. I have my high-waisted denim skirt. I have my crop tee that was actually original length, but now I just feel it looks so much better. And then I just have my, what I love to call my oversized denim jacket, even though it's not oversized, you know. For me, this one is just slightly larger. And then surprise, surprise, I'm wearing my white sneakers. As for the handbag, I have my Pauline sign bag, and the reason I wear this one is because of the renovation. Honestly, I've just been wearing this bag a lot and also my white sneakers because I just wasn't bothered to change everything when the work was going on. There was so much dust, and you know, it was just, when you're renovating, the last thing you think about is changing your handbags and shoes. So you just want to be comfy. But yeah, this is today's outfit. Honestly, I really missed vlogging, so I hope you're excited as well to see me back. And also, if you're enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up, and then tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna go through my empties. As promised, today we're gonna go through my trash. This is everything that I hoarded in spring, everything that I used up. And as I did the last time, I'm gonna sort everything into 3 categories. We're gonna have the holy grails, I would recommend anyone to try. Then we're gonna have the no's that I actually don't really enjoy. And then we're gonna have those averages. So let me just do a quick assortment. Everything is sorted, and I'm gonna start with my no's, which I actually have quite a few. First, I just want to go through the testers that I used up, because for me, when I have too many testers, I really want to commit to using them up. I'm not just gonna wait for vacation. So these are the 4 testers that I tried. Honestly, the reason I have them in the no pile is because for me, when I use the testers, they didn't convince me to buy anything. That's why they are in the no. And the same goes for this one, which is a Leo serum that I got from L'Occitane. And nothing special about this one, so I'm not gonna be repurchasing it. I would love to tell you what this serum is, but honestly, I mean, if you can read, like I said, it's from L'Occitane, but I have no idea which serum this is. But yeah, whatever. For me, this is a no. Then I also have a hand cream that actually my mom recommended to me because she has it in the car. And I can see when you're driving, you need a different kind of hand cream. You want something that goes into your hands right away so you don't have an oily layer. So I get it why she recommended it to me. But for me, I bought it to have it inside the house, and I didn't find it moisturizing at all. This is a brand from DM, Drogerie Market. I'm not sure how you say it, but I know it's a Europe thing. And I bought this one, as you can see, this was the original size, but I just cut it up, so I got all of the product out. For me, I wouldn't buy this one again because, like I said, I didn't find it very moisturizing on my hands. And I also asked my husband because our hand creams, I have them in the living room, so we both use them, and he was also not impressed. And then I also have a makeup product in the nail section that I used up, and it's something that I actually enjoyed, but the reason it's in the no pile is because of the price. I just don't think it's worth it at all. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Superstar Lips, which is almost like a lip balm. As you can see, I used everything up. I also used a Q-tip to dig every single bit up. I must say this is hydrating, but for the price, I think you can get so many different options out there. It doesn't really last long on the lips. When I apply it, I probably have it on my lips 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then it's gone. And for me, that's not really worth considering the price. If the price would be lower, I would probably say that it's a medium product, it's average, but because of the price tag, for me, this one is a no. But now I have some maybes, or it depends. So where should I start? Let me just start with another hand cream. This one, again, I sliced up, and I'm not sure where it's available, but this is a coconut hand cream, and I actually really enjoyed it. I love the product, but what I don't like is the packaging, because it's hard to get the product out. In the beginning, it's very easy because obviously there is loads of product in here, but once you use it up just a little bit, it's very hard to squeeze the product out. Even if you cut it, the packaging is very rigid, so it's very hard to get the cream out. So honestly, this one, if it would be in a different packaging, I would buy it again, but because it's in this one, I am not in love with it, because I also think you don't get that much product. We just use it up very quickly, and then you get to that annoying part for the packaging. And then I also have another hand cream maybe that I have to unroll, that it's again from the Body Shop. This one is a different packaging, so I didn't cut it, otherwise we would cut ourselves. So with this one, we just squeezed everything out, but this one is the Pears and Share hand cream, and honestly, it was really nice, but it's nothing special. It's not my favorite, and I don't think I would buy it again, but I did enjoy it, and it's a good, decent product. And now to the other Body Shop products. First, I have two testers because, like I told you, my body lotion ran out and I only had shimmer, so I just went into my storage and I picked out some body lotions. I mean, these are body butters from the Body Shop in two different smells. And I told you that before. For me, body butters from Body Shop, and I also think in general, are too heavy for my skin. So that's why they are in the middle, because I think it depends what kind of skin you have. For me, I feel it sits on top of my skin, and that's why it's in the middle. And then I also have another tester that actually convinced me to maybe try it in the future. And this one is a BB cream. It's the Korean Skin Therapy, and honestly, I felt really nice. I was expecting a little bit less coverage because it's BB cream, but it was, you know, really heavy duty. I think it has more coverage than my foundation, so that's interesting, but I liked it. One thing that I will definitely look into is their concealers, because I think they also have concealers that are just a little bit more hydrating, and just maybe they have vitamin C. I'm not sure. They're just a little bit more skincare based. So this is definitely a brand that I'm gonna try in the future because I really enjoy the tester. Now I also have a vitamin C serum that I used up from The Ordinary. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce everything. You can just read it here. But this is a third vitamin C serum that I tried for The Ordinary, and this one is the one that I like the most. I will again probably buy it in the future because I really like it, but the reason I cannot say it's a holy grail is because I'm not sure I can see huge difference in my skin when I use it. It does feel a little bit better, but I'm not sure if this is, you know, the holy grail vitamin C. That's why it's in the middle, but it's definitely good. I think I'm gonna buy it once more to really see how I feel about it. Maybe I'm gonna change my mind, but yeah, this is just something that I used up and that I really enjoyed. And then I also have my Moroccan oil. It's the Perfect Defense Heat Protectant. Now this one, I wasn't sure if I should put it in my holy grail or in the middle, but honestly, I cannot tell you this is the best product because I haven't tested that many options. That's why I also bought the other one from Paul Mitchell, because I want to have some comparison to see which one works best. Sometimes I feel this looks just a little bit heavy on my hair, but I'm not sure how it compares to other protectants. So for me, right now, this one would be in the middle, but I'm gonna update you in the future. Maybe it's gonna, you know, change the spot. And now I only have the holy grails, and I actually have a lot of them, which makes me so happy, and it means I'm doing something right, because with decluttering and experimenting, I'm really honing into my favorite products. So I'm gonna start with least exciting. First, it's a bubble bath that I actually really enjoy. I buy it from Müller. If you're in Europe, you probably know stores, and I personally love those sweet, rich smells for the bubble bath. So this one is it's cocoa butter and vanilla, and it smells absolutely delicious. It's not very expensive, because often these bubble baths can get so expensive, but this one, it's very affordable. Oh my god, it smells so amazing. When I smell this, I immediately think about bathtub, because this is the only product that I use, but lately I just haven't been able to find it anywhere. Hopefully it's not discontinued, because that would be a shame, but definitely an amazing product. And if you love bubble baths, this is definitely worth looking into. Then I also have 2 creams from L'Occitane. Honestly, I just love L'Occitane creams, so they're usually gonna be in my holy grail section, even though they're pricey. I mean, for me, they're just the best. First, we have the L'Occitane, which is what? I think this one is almond, if I'm not mistaken. We used up every single bit. And then we also have the special smell. Again, you can read the name right here. I'm not gonna even bother. And I know that once we go into Italy, into the outlet shopping center, I'm definitely gonna stock up on L'Occitane hand creams, because I just love them so much. And then another L'Occitane product that I actually really love, but again, I couldn't find it online. Why are so many of my holy grails not available? I'm not sure. Luckily, I bought 3 of this because I needed to reach a certain threshold when I was shopping online, and I thought this is so cute for traveling. So this is the L'Occitane Oil to Milk, and this is pretty much an oil that I use to remove my waterproof makeup or mascara. I just put 2 pumps on my palm, I rub it in, and then I go into my eyes, and then I also apply it all over my face. And then I use my reusable makeup wipe, which is just a microfiber towel, to take everything off as my first step in the evening cleansing routine. And I really enjoy this product. I tried many oil cleansers in the past, but they always made my eyes sting. This one doesn't do that. And also, I was using just normal oils in the past to clean my face, such as argan oil or jojoba oil or even coconut oil, before I discovered that you can clog the sinks with that. So I tried even natural oils, and this one, I find it easier to work with. That's why I love it so much. And then of course, another L'Occitane cream that I told you about before. I'm just repeating myself, but I used up another night cream that I just love so much. This one is a holy grail. I cannot get tired of it. Oh, it smells so nice, and it's just so moisturizing, and I love it. And now that we're on topic on face creams, I also have the Body Shop Vitamin E moisture cream that I bought to use as my day cream. Again, this one doesn't seem to be available anywhere. I'm not sure what's going on, but if it's available, I'm gonna repurchase it because I really like the smell. I also use it up as my DIY BB cream. I just added a foundation in here. It's a light cream. It's not really heavy, it's not really oily, but perfect to wear under the makeup or foundation. And I can also share all of my other Body Shop products because I have quite a few. This one is my body lotion, She Body Lotion. Actually, again, I sliced it up, so I used every single last drop, and this one is amazing. I like the smell. I love how hydrating it is. I love how it soaks into the skin. I just love everything about it. This one I'm definitely gonna repurchase in the future. Right now in Slovenia, the Body Shop store is closed and they're rebranding and they're doing something, so I'm gonna have to wait for them to reopen, but this is absolutely amazing body lotion. I love it. And then I also have a winter favorite that I used up, again from the Body Shop. Oh my god, it smells so nice. It's just a simple vanilla perfume. I was actually in the store because I wanted to repurchase it, because even though it's a more wintry perfume, I can layer it during the summer with some other perfumes. I just love it. It's just pure vanilla. It smells absolutely delicious. It smells natural. It stays long on me. Definitely a holy grail if you like vanilla. I would recommend this one. And then lastly, I have the Body Shop Sleep Pillow Mist. This is lavender, and I love lavender very, very much. And at first I thought I'm gonna put this one in maybe, because I felt when you spritz it on the bed, the smell is there for 10 minutes and then it just goes away. But lately I started using it in just a little bit different way. I pick a spot on the bed, maybe on the sheet, or maybe I don't want to spritz it on the pillow because I don't want to put fragrance on my skin. So what I do is, if I'm sleeping on my side, I just spritz it on that part of the sheet, so when I'm sleeping I can have the smell from the lavender. So with this one I actually really enjoy it, and now that I found a different way of application, I think it's amazing. And now we have only 3 more products to go through. First one is the Batiste Cherry Dry Shampoo, which is a staple for so many people. This one is my favorite smell. I love it. It's my favorite. I keep repurchasing it. It's not very expensive. It's very effective. So I think I told you about this one before, so not a surprise here. Then I also used up an entire bottle of argan oil. Now this one is amazing, even though the branding is nothing special, because I don't even know what the brand is. For me, this is more of a praise to argan oil in general, not to a specific brand. So any kind of good quality argan oil will do. I use it with my night cream. In the evening I put 2 to 3 drops on my palm and I mix it with my night cream, and I just feel a difference on my face. Also, before I got the L'Occitane cleanser, I use this one to remove the mascara on my eyes. So again, I applied 2 to 3 drops and I just rubbed everything in gently to remove everything that was just stubborn to get rid of. But since I got the cleanser, now I'm just using this one as a moisturizer. But if you're traveling, this is such a multitasking product. The argan oil you can use to remove your makeup. You can use it on the ends of your hair, which is amazing. And also you can use it as a moisturizer to lock in the cream that you put on. So I just love argan oil so much. And then the last product is actually a makeup product that I completely used up. It's from Charlotte Tilbury. It's a classic Pillow Talk lip liner that you can see it's completely gone. This one, I have another one in my drawer. I think it's just amazing for so many people, for so many skin tones. It's a bestseller for a reason, and I really enjoy Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. These are my trash done. I hope you enjoyed the little empties. Now it's gonna be very satisfying to put everything into recycling. For me, that's just so amazing. And then I can start hoarding the summer empties, which makes me very happy. And if you have any empties that you went through in the spring that you really enjoyed, also let me know in the comments down below. But now I have a few more updates to show you in the house, and then of course I want to show you my outfit of the day. The first exciting update is the little mirror that, like I said, I bought from Amazon. I didn't expect it to arrive today, but it did, and I'm so happy because I already used it in the morning. And what I really like about it is the fact that you can have some very subtle lines. So if I turn it on, you can see that I have the cool white, then we have the warm white, and then we have just the mixture of both, and then I can turn it off. I also have the magnifying glass that honestly I don't really care about. I'm just gonna use the front, and I think it looks super cool. I must say that I was expecting a different shade of gold, something just a little bit more modern, like, you know, the stem of this little pear. But now that I see it, it doesn't really bother me. It has a really nice finish. It has nice little legs, so it's very easy to move around the table. And I think it looks so cute, and it just makes so much more sense than the big mirror that I had before. And then the second update is that I actually reorganized this room. At first I was like, no, why bother, because we're gonna have to empty it again. But I said to myself, Kim, look at this as exercise. And as soon as I said that, I had the motivation to move everything. And I did yoga yesterday, which I desperately needed. So I'm so happy I did this. Today we called for the carpet and for the flooring, and we should get everything the next Monday. So hopefully everything will arrive in time. And I just wanted to show you how this room looks now that it's just a little bit more empty. Or if I go on this side, you can see that it's just a lot more open. I also put the little table and just the extra fake plants that I had lying around the house in here because I think it looks just a little bit nicer when you walk in to have some greenery. So these are just tiny little updates. And now to the outfit of the day. We still don't have the mirror on, so we're just gonna have to improvise. But what I'm wearing for my shoes, I have my new wedges on that are just so comfy and so elongating. I have my black joggers so I can be very comfortable, and I have the gorgeous lace top that I bought ages ago. It was really inexpensive and I just love it so much. I also have nice little gold earrings, and I have the gold watch, which I can show you. You've seen it a million times before, but you know, why not remind you how it looks. And then lastly, for the pop of color, I have my coral handbag that I just love so much. Now that the renovation is done, that I'm gonna actually switch out my bags, and also when it's gonna get warmer, this is gonna be used a ton. I already know it. So this is today's spring outfit today. It's slightly raining, it's slightly cold, but it's also warm at the same time. It's just kind of meh weather, but you know, I'm still wearing like everything is super fun. So I really hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you next time.